the start of life for me. But hi everybody, how's it going? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. There we go. That's the correct one. But how's everybody doing today? Hi. Is that the great Siren Jade? It me. I don't know about Siren, but I'm here. But hello everybody. Hi. Hello Sin. Thank you for the check-in. Hello Rick. How's it going? Thank you for the first. Congrats. Hello Dark Knight. Thanks for the check-in. Hello Zach. Hello. Congrats on second. Hello Bed King. Hello Nyx. Hello. Hello Dark Knight. Hello Daxton. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for the 5 biddies, by the way. Hello, Nine. Hello, Robbie. Hello, Sin. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hello, Zexion. Poyo. Poyo, just for Zexion. Hello, Sean. Hello. Hello, Michael. Hello, Lav. Shrinking me? Goddamn, people want me to be shrunk today. Alright, give me a second. Alright, let me shrink myself for you. Never played a Kirby game, by the way. That's okay. I've also haven't played... I think I played, like, one Kirby game. Sorry, it's taking a second for it to load. Tarot card pull? I can do a tarot card pull. Alright, let me pull up VTube Studio again. There we go. Ta-da! I'm here. Okay, so, tarot card pull. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. So, with the tarot card pull, so for that one, it is a, either yes or no question, or I pull a card for you, just as, like, in general. If you have, like, a specific yes or no question, I can pull a card to answer that for you. If you have a in general question, I can pull cards for just in general. Either way, it is what it is. All right, so for the 333 one, usually I just pull one card. For the 555 one, I pull 3, and for the largest one, it is much more. It's a more in-depth one, but I do not mind pulling a card and then pulling a clarifying card as well if I need to. So, for in general for you, the vibes right now at the moment, Lav, I pulled the 4 of Cups, and that, right now, I pulled the 4 of Cups upright. So we've got a lack of awareness, pessimism, daydreaming, lethargy, reevaluation. So from what it seems like, you might be stopping yourself from doing something or preventing yourself from doing something because you don't think it'll benefit you later down the line. And the next one that I pulled for you is the 2 of Coins, which is multitasking, balance, choice, flexibility, prioritization. So, whatever is in the way is preventing you from having a balanced life, is preventing you from your main priorities. Something is happening to pretty decent time so far. I'll always be worried about getting my tarot readings done. I've never had a very good time with it. If you ever want a tarot reading, you can always ask me. It doesn't have to be on stream or anything. You can just DM me privately about it. Might have to go the long way. More road closure announcements are coming in. Gotta love it. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Robbie. Just make sure you're safe. Make sure you are doing whatever you can to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I mean, the last one I had done for me, the reader went, oh no and oh shit type of energy. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, hey, like, if this can also be a tarot reading stream if people want their tarot read. I don't mind either. I can always set up my camera and do some tarot readings as well. I don't mind at all. That small read got me. I'm sorry, love. Just made sure I check in. No worries, Jerry. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the 3-stream streak. Thank you. It's always wonderful to see everybody back and to see everybody, like, hang out here. It really does make me feel very good and very happy. Rick, thank you for the 7-stream streak. What the heck? Thank you. But yeah. Today's actually been a good day. As long as your tarot reading doesn't turn into a terror reading. I mean, I guess that's pretty true. But as we can't stay long because I gotta open in the morning, no worries, Big C. It's wonderful to have you at any point in time. I live in your walls now. You cannot remove me. Who says I want you to be removed? I mean, just, the walls are big enough to have your own, like, little apartment in the walls, Rick. So, you're all good. Set yourself up. Set yourself up, King. The small model fits so well for tarot reading because I imagine it's the devil on your shoulder doing it. I asked, can I live in your walls? Yes, anybody can live in the walls. I mean, there's quite a few places, you know? There's quite a few floors of walls. Mods have the basement and chat has the walls. Yeah! I mean, there's some kitchen cupboards that are open. There's some under the sink cupboards that are also open. If that's your vibe. I mean, there's also the barn out there. I mean, it's where we have the arson. But if that's your vibe, that's your vibe. So, like, okay. So, let me show you guys. So, like, right here. Obviously, like, I'm just gonna represent this as, like, the guild building. So, we've got, guild building right here. There's multiple floors. Don't mind the very scuffed drawing here. Alright, so, guild building. Multiple floors. And then we've got a pathway from here to here. Like, here is the barn. One second. Here is the barn. Bum, 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 bum. And this is basically always on fire. Because it's where the arson is. That's fire. And then we've got the pathway leading over there. We've got another pathway leading to like the recreational area. Rec area is that way. And then obviously this way. We've also got other places. Okay. On the roof, We've got the pool, we've got like a more recreational area. We've got the pool. We've got the hot tub. We've got a little garden area. Yeah. So like we've got a little garden area with like a rooftop garden, pool area, hot tub area, rec area. We've got the arson barn. And then obviously down here we've got basement. And then we've also got like another pathway coming this way to the actual guild hall. So up this way is the guild hall. Over here is a rec area. This is just arson. And then this is living quarters. So like the LQ. So this is, could you DM me your interpretation of that read later if you remember? I want to keep note of it. Yeah, give me a second, love. I can give you the TLDR, Lav. TLDR. And then I will send you the card. There you go, love. I can send you full interpretation later if you'd like. The pathway are also on fire. Yeah. Hi, Sonic. Welcome in. If you throw enough bricks, you get a house type shit. Exactly. But yeah, here is a very small, interpretation of how the guild area looks. Because we've got the rec area that way. The rec area consists of, tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball courts. You've got everything in and everything in between. We've also got your, little mini comic store where you can have your D&D games, your Magic the Gathering games, your Warhammer, whatever you'd like. Jum the Big Boy Tickler, what a name. Thank you for the follow. Hi Kitty, welcome in. But how you doing, Jum? It's good to have ya. But yeah, that's where the rec area is all the fun area. The arson barn, the guild hall is that way. Here's the basement, and the living quarters where we've got all that stuff. But yeah. Here, I'll save this for y'all. So, the guild. And we'll save it as JPEG. Save. Taking the rig out, Did can you do my tarot when you get back? Absolutely. I can definitely do that. Okay, so I saved that, and I'm going to send that in the Discord because I can. Game chat and the guild. There we go. Alright, so, ta-da! Thief Guild side business, sealing the predomination your destiny holds upon you by reading it to you, making the unavoidable avoidable. Exactly. Hi, Mal. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Alright, let's see. What else do I want to make here? My day is nice and chill, just the way I like it. Hell yeah. Alright, what should I sketch out next, y'all? Give me a suggestion. You know, what I could do, let's see. for right now. There we go. Okay, so this is my Tarot of the Divine. This is what I've been using for on stream and everything. And the way I usually do it is I shuffle a couple of different ways. Like, for example, like, sometimes the card will flip over, and that is, like, sometimes one of the ways that I determine, like, what card comes up. And, like, this is just, like, an in general card just out in the world. So, obviously, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me move the keyboard for now. Okay, paint is back up. There we go. Alright, move this and have that there. Okay, so I'll just have that right there for now. Ugh. So this is the Nine of Swords, and we'll just take what resonates and we will leave what doesn't. And then what we'll do is we'll just do an in general reading. Just for right now, not specifically for anybody, but if it resonates with you, then it'll resonate with you. Like, I also have Justice, and I also have Four of Cups, which you heard the meaning of earlier. So this in general reading is just going to be for whoever it resonates to. And so what I usually remember a lot of the meanings, but this is the guidebook, and so what I like doing is I use the guidebook to help, like, get some of the in general vibes of the cards, and then I kind of go from there with the energies that I get while reading. Your cards are pretty. Didn't look at them last time. I actually didn't show them last time. Okay, so for this reading, we've got the Nine of Swords, which for this one has an in general, the upright meaning means anxiety, terror, nightmares, obsession, and insomnia. So if you're having a lot of, one moment. Camera, start. Okay. Now that I have that, back. Put that back up here. Okay, cool. Okay, so Nine of Swords, like, we've got a lot of anxiety, insomnia, nightmares, obsession, things of that nature. Whatever is going on in your life, you're letting your fears, you're letting your anxieties, you're letting a lot of negative emotions take over. And then for the next one, obviously with this, we've got, like, the Four of Cups, which is, I had said something about it earlier, basically lack of awareness, daydreaming, lethargy, reevaluation, basically, a lot of the anxieties are affecting your, like, day-to-day awareness, day-to-day, like, it's a lot of negative emotions around you. And then the last one I have is Justice. And for this one, I am feeling that it needs to be upright. Okay, 1 second here. Let me get to it. Okay, justice, which is harmony, balance, equality, virtue, and honor. So, whoever this is for, it's a lot of, like, there's a lot of negative emotions surrounding you, which is throwing off your harmony, your balance, and you're having trouble making decisions, accepting consequences, and you need to use your head. You need to use your you need to sit down, weigh your choices, and make a decision, because that is the thing that is stopping you from whatever is going on. And that is just an in general reading for whoever needs it. Hi, Delir. Welcome in. How's it going? Guys, I'm going back to bed. Have a great stream and a fun Christmas, which will probably be tomorrow for most of y'all. Have a wonderful night, Michael. But, yeah, I'll actually show you guys these cards, the Tarot of the Divine. I actually have multiple different types of cards. And, like, multiple different types of just in general, like, decks and everything. So I can show you guys some of the decks that I have. Since we're just yapping at the moment, let me change the category to just chatting. And done. Okay. So, we've obviously seen Four of Cups. Justice. Nine of Swords. And so this deck is actually based off and inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world and everything. I absolutely love this deck. We've got Queen of Wands, the Lovers, like Beauty and the Beast. We've got, this one is the Six of Wands. This one is Four of Swords. The Star. Nine of Cups. This one is the Empress. Two of Coins. Three of Wands. This one is actually one of my favorite, like, art-wise. Because I absolutely, like, love the look of, like, going up the ladder. And it's just beautiful. It's just artfully, like, great, in my opinion. Four of Wands. King of Wands. It's a nice peacock. The Hanged Man. Eight of Coins. The Emperor. Queen of Cups. Ten of Coins. Seven of Coins. The Hierophant, which is another beautiful card. 10 of Swords. You do be made of anxiety, though. That's okay. We've got the Hermit. The Sun. Two of Swords. Love the chibi model. Thank you, Timmy. Hello. King of Swords. This is the Magician. Page of Wands. Queen of Coins. Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords. The Five of Wands. Five of Cups. Three of Coins. Nine of Wands. Strength. The Chariot. Knight of Cups. The Moon, which is honestly one of my other favorite designs in this deck. Page of Coins. Knight of Coins. And if there's any like specific card that resonates with you guys, just let me know and I can actually tell you the meanings of them. Seven of Wands. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords. 10 of Wands. I actually have a cat deck, which I kind of use for my advice deck. I've got an elemental deck. I also have a, I also have a deck that is the Critical Role deck that I have. And then I also have my Vampire deck, which is my daily, it goes everywhere with me deck. This is Three of Cups. The Tower. Seven of Swords. The High Priestess. Hi, Dip. Welcome in. Merry Crisis to you, too. Okay. So I have a few decks. Hi, Atticus. Welcome in. Hi, cuties. Okay. So let me start out with the smallest deck that I have, which is literally just the Major Arcana, which I actually have a Genshin Impact tarot deck. But it is only the Major Arcana. And I'd love to actually show these off. Okay, so Genshin Impact Tarot. So, Death is Hu Tao. You know, considering that she's a funeral director. I'm showing off my tarot cards, Atticus. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which are the twins. Strength is Ito. The moon is Kamisato Ayaka. The star is Ningguang. I play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 new cards. Temperance is Ganyu. Hi, Zethra, welcome in. The Hanged Man is Venti. The Hierophant as Child, or Tartaglia. The Devil is Zhao. The World is Paimon. The Tower is Beelzebul, or the Raiden Shogun. The Lovers is Barbara. The Empress is Fischl. Judgment is D-Luke. Kazuha is the Chariot. The Emperor is Zhongli. The Fool is Bennett. The Magician is Mona. Klee is the Sun. Albedo is the Hermit. Yai Miko as the High Priestess. And Jean as Justice. That is the Genshin Major Arcana cards that I have. Figured I'd show those off real quick first. Okay. I will show this one off next. So this is the Occult Tarot. I don't use this one too often. Only because it has to deal with a lot of I'm still learning about this deck. Basically, it's about all of the all the demons and everything that you'd find. Like using occult demons, occultic things of that nature, and it'll tell you like what all the occult tarot meanings are for all the different like demonic entities and things. I just wanted to tell you about this one. I'm probably not going to show this one off, only because I'm still technically learning about it, so I don't want to say something wrong or mislead everybody. But yeah, Occult Tarot is that one, and I absolutely love like the Death's Head Moth and everything for that. On my way back to station 69, buddy, has been tactically acquired from 25. No worries. I hope you have a safe trip back. You think you still have your tarot cards from Persona 4 that you got from PlayStation somewhere? Nice. Have a good night, Big C. Thank you and Merry Christmas. Okay. So the next one I have is my Elemental Power Tarot, which is another favorite deck of mine. And this is this is another card, another set of cards that I have that I use for kind of not like more in depth, but more of the like guidance and everything with things. And I'll show you guys what these cards look like. Here is like this is the art style that this deck has, because like we've got the sun. This is the art style of like the cups and everything. Which I absolutely love the look of these cards. Like this is the wand, which definitely look like which funnily enough, I find that these ones kind of look like the glow stick sticks, which I find very funny. And then these are like the sword cards and everything. And then this is the one of those. I think that's either the page or the crown. Like a lot. These ones, I don't remember some of what these are, so a lot of times I have to look up these ones. Like this one is the Chariot, which looks really cool. I think this one is the King of Swords. And then these are what the coins look like for this one. Here is the Empress, the Fool, and coins, swords, sticks. This one is Temperance, which is kind of like sitting at the beach, just yeah, it's like a peaceful day almost kind of vibe. More coins, more sticks. This one is the Devil. And it's really interesting to me looking at like different versions of how each artist interprets the different meanings of all the cards, and also like what kind of art that they use to represent things. Like for this one, this is Judgment. But for Judgment, like it's like a shovel, and then there's like poison, and then diamonds, and then gems, and like treasure and books and knowledge in here. This one is the Magician, kind of like a more traditional type look as to like witchcraft and magician and alchemy and things of that nature. The Hanged Man, which is kind of like almost a Fae style kind of vibe to it. And more of these. And then here is like the Tower. And I also really love seeing like other people's interpretations of the Tower, and like what they use to like represent that. Because this almost looks like a farm style like tower of some type. Never give your name to a fae. Exactly. And then we've got the Lovers, which I honestly feel that this card representing the Lovers is really, really interesting to me, because we've got a more like, because we've got two sides of the same, two sides of like the same interpretation. Because we've got like more floral, more floaty, more like soft side, and then we've got a more not dark per se, but more like angular, more rigid, more abstract side. But they both work so well in the flow and state of things, because you can have two different people, exactly, yin yang vibes with the black and white, because like you can have two different people, but they mesh so well together because of they're similar but different. Yeah, like opposites attract, but at the same time, if you look at this card, you see the same setup, but it's just in a different way. Because, like, you can have two similar people, but they could have gone down two different paths. And then we've got strength, as in, like, a lion, you know, lion strength. Same text, different font. Exactly. And then we've got the Hierophant. I love the smug cat in this. It's so funny. And then we've got Death. Hi, Bad Moon. Welcome in. We've got Justice, which, for this one, I love the look of this card because it goes back to, like, the mythology of, weighing your heart. Like, the Egyptian, the Egyptian thing of, like, weighing your heart up against a feather to see which is lighter. Because if your heart was heavier than the feather, you basically went to hell. But if your heart was equal to the feather, you basically went to that version of heaven. And if your heart was, like, lighter than the feather, obviously you had a very good life and did very good things in that life. As a Sun, Moon, Libra, I love this card. Nice. By the way, if anybody's into astrology and everything, I am an Aries Sun, an Aries Rising, an Aries Mars, and an Aries Mercury. I am a Libra Moon, and I am a Venus Taurus. My Taurus Venus. And then I have the Emperor here, which honestly looks really, really interesting because you've almost got like a type of throne room, but it's more abstract. And that's okay if you don't have any idea astrology wise. I'm into witchcraft, so. Your Sun, Moon, Libra, Leo rising. I can see it. Oh yeah, I can tell. And then we've got the Star, which I think is... this interpretation doesn't confuse me per se, but it really is interesting. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which I absolutely love, like, the tire swing, as, like, representing, like, the Wheel of Fortune. Because it almost represents, like, the journey from childhood to adulthood. And all I know is I'm a Sagittarius. Understandable. Fellow fire sign. But yes, and then this is the High Priestess, which I know that this one is representative of Persephone because of the pomegranates and everything. And I absolutely love, like, the imagery in this one, because I love, like, the crescent moons. Because it represents, like, the waxing and the waning. And especially, like, of the seasons, with Persephone, like, 6 months of the year being down in Hades, being down in Hades, and then up on, basically, Earth for the spring. And then we've got, let's see here. And then this one is the World, which I also feel is really interesting because we've got, like, a field of flowers, and then we've got, like, it's almost like you're looking at it through a hole or through the earth, which is really interesting to me. And then we've got the Hermit, which is represented by basically a cabin in the woods. And then the last major arcana we've got in this deck that I can show you is the Moon, which honestly, I love, like, the little, like, pumpkin light here, like the pumpkin sign, which is really cool. And then we've also got if you've seen right up here, a little UFO. And it's really, really interesting for this one because if you don't, like, if you're not paying attention to the card fully, you don't see the UFO, but, like, having, like, the little, and then we've also got, like, right here, and it looks like almost a cryptid, representing, like, aliens or, like, just cryptic in general. Which I find really, really interesting because, like, some of the details in the cards are so amazing to me. Like, or it could be like Bigfoot or things of that nature. Like this whole thing with the Elemental Power Tarot, which it describes is like self-discovery and things of that nature. And because the alchemical symbols for the elements, and it has like the meanings for the alchemical symbols because you've got air, fire, water, and earth. And like, which we've got spirit, fire, water, air, and earth. And I love the way that this describes these cards because, like, viewing the cards as personalities in a room unlocks their nuance and shows how energies play out in different scenarios, which is why I use the energy of, like, the universe and the cards and whoever is, like, asking the questions to determine an answer or a meaning from whatever you're asking, whatever your life is, whatever is wanting to be said from the universe or deities or whatever is guiding you in life, whatever your guide is. I'm here to help guide you. I'm not here to tell you an answer, if that makes sense. And the other thing is, like, to try imagining what a person would be like if they exhibited only behaviors in line with the energy of that card. Like, I'm trying to guide you to what the meanings are and trying to guide you with what things are in general. And, like, guide you in whatever you're asking. And this also, like, one of my other favorite things about this deck is it actually has meanings for, like, all the major arcanas. It tells you, like, the card, the Hebrew symbol and letter, Hebrew esoteric associations, astrological glyphs and signs, and astrological esoteric associations, and, like, what it could mean for like your sun, moon, rising, things of that nature, and like what cards are representative of those as well. And so that is my Elemental Power Tarot. And then I've also got, this is my Critical Role deck that I have. I tried getting into Wicca. I don't recommend Wicca. Wicca is... Being a Wiccan and being of Wicca is basically a man-made religion. It is very... just don't get into the cult aspects and you're fine. But the sentiment behind it is good. The sentiment behind Wicca is good. It's just the cult aspects of it are not great. But yeah, so I love what's inside of this one. Well, it is what the cards are saying. It's what the cards are saying. It's right in front of you from Molly Mock Tea Leaf. Again, these are my Critical Role cards. And so we've got, like, this is this art style. What do you recommend? Honestly, whatever vibes. Whatever you vibe with, really. I guess you could say, polytheistic. I believe that there is truth in every... I believe that there's some truth in all like of the religions. Like there are so many similarities in so many like religions and like ways of life and ways of study that there has to be some truth to it. And that's what I believe. Um and cuz like we've got Knight of Swords, High Priestess as is Jester with the Traveler right behind her. And the Tower. Um, and then we've got King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Instead of looking at the cards, let me instead look at the um, actual booklet here. So with the Fool, we've got Molly. The Magician is Essek. High Priestess is Jester. Empress being Veth. Emperor being Scanlan Shorthalt. The Hierophant being Fresh Cut Grass. The Lovers, Fern Calloway and Ashton Greymore. The Chariot being Vexalia. Strength being Yasha. The Hermit being Orim. Wheel of Fortune being Grog with the with the deck of many things. Justice being Beauregard. The Hanged Man being Vax, which I feel is the best, almost one of the best representations of the Hanged Man. Death being Laudna, right on the nose. Temperance being Caduceus. The Devil being Percy. The Tower being Caleb. Which both absolute classic representations. The Star being Ford. Fellow polytheistic, I try to learn about many religions as I can to find what feels right. I went from Christian to Satanist, Satanic Temple, not Levian, to momentarily Norse, and in a phase I wanted to try experimenting with witchy stuff, which is super understandable. Cause so for me, I actually grew up Christian, from like age like 5, or it was like 4 or 5 to age 18 when I left the church. I and when I went to college, I was trying to learn what felt right for me. And so I did look into Wicca, and I didn't vibe with it. I looked into Satanist, which Satanic Temple, yes. And I also kind of didn't vibe with, like, I vibed with it a little bit, but it just wasn't in my line of thinking, because they're more of, like, an agnostic type, I guess, religion, instead of, like, a deity-based religion. So for me personally, I'm more of just, I'm pagan. I call myself pagan because it's probably the most accurate to what I feel. And for continuing with the cards, we've got Pike as the Sun, we've got Chetney as Judgment, and then the World as Keyleth. And then for the minor arcana, we actually have like representation cards for like the Page, the Queen, the King, for all those cards, which for the Page of Wands is Kaylee Shorthalt, which is Scanlan's daughter. And then Knight of Wands is Lady Kima. And Queen of Wands is Plain Rider Rin. And the King of Wands is Morgan and Ira Wendigoth. And then for the Cups, for the Page of Cups, we've got Dorian Storm. which I actually have a signed print of Dorian from when I met Robbie Damon at WeepCon. Absolute sweetheart. Love Robbie. Then we've got Bebanon Dosel, which is the gentleman. Marion Lavore, which is Jester's mom, as the Queen of Cups. Then we've got Eric's Etheros as the King of Cups. And now we have the swords. The Page of Swords being Astrid and Aedawulf. Knight of Swords being Yusa Aranis. Queen of Swords being the Bright Queen, Laylas Corinne. I also grew up non-denominational Christian, so I understand 9. And then King of Swords is Jaman Saord. And for the coins, Page of Coins, we've got Tyrion Darrington. We've got Cassandra de Rollo as the Knight of Coins. Sean Gilmore as the Queen of Coins. Honestly, perfect casting for that. And then Allura is the King of Coins. And so, this is my, Critical Role deck that I absolutely love and cherish. And then for this one, this is my cat tarot, which I actually keep a, like, slab of, I'm not exactly sure what this is. I know it's not amethyst, I just don't know what this is supposed to represent. But this is my cat tarot. So, I absolutely love this deck, so much. Because, like, this is the Emperor, the Star. And, like, it's representative of, like, absolutely such cuteness. The World, King of Pentacles, the Fool, and then we've got Wands, Temperance, and this one is, if I remember correctly, Coins, and then the Queen of Cups, more Cups, and then more Coins, more Coins. This one is the Hierophant, which I feel looks very, very cute. I'm not sure. I used to be a rock nerd in college, but can't remember the basics anymore with how much I cramped my head with since then. Honestly, that's super understandable. This one is swords because representative of, like, the little things. Knight of Pentacles, and then, like, more cups, more swords, swords, coins, wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Magician, which looks absolutely adorable. The perfect look of Judgment. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, which I love is represented by, like, the cat wheel, the Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, the Sun, Jade, I would like to pull 3 tarot cards for my long journey for getting a new PC. Sure, give me one moment. Is there a specific deck that you'd like? Page of Wands. No, I know. I meant, like, is there a specific tarot deck that you would like me to pull from? Surprise you? Okay. You have a 3D printed deck? Nice. Let's go. Alright, so let me put away this one here. Let me continue using my Tarot the Divine deck for you, Sonic. Okay. So Journey for getting a new PC. Okay. So 3 cards. What is Sonic? What is the world trying to tell Sonic here? Okay. Come on. I know you want to get back in there. Aha! There's the last one. Okay. So, for you, Sonic, I have pulled Temperance reversed. Which is conflict, frustration, impatience, reluctance. So, so for right now, there's a lot of, especially in the world right now with like money and the availability of parts and everything, you're going to run into a lot of frustration. It looks like a lot of like impatience of like waiting for things to get there. A lot of hostility and conflict with, not specifically you or with the PC, but with like companies in general, and with getting like parts out there and things of that nature. The next one I have is the 8 of Cups, which is, and then, which is, for this one is going to be reversed. Which is aimlessness, fear, depression, settling, hopelessness. Things are going to seem a lot, it feels like things are going to be, there's going to be a lot of depression, there's going to be a lot of, feeling hopeless and aimless as to, what you're trying to get and what you're trying to do with your PC. And so hopefully you can, be a little bit more patient and be a little bit more understanding of like what is going on in the world right now. And then the last one I have is the 3 of Swords, which is which for this one I'm getting a sense of like both meanings for this one, so that's what I'm going to do. You've got a lot of like sadness, separation, but you've also got optimism and overcoming grief and reconciling. So, you might be losing out on specific things in the coming weeks, but it feels like things may turn around later down, like later in the year. But there you go.
The moon haunts you!
Ah, yes, the moon haunts you. What was the last card called? The last card was the 3 of Swords. And don't worry, Robbie, I got you with your tarot pull. But yeah, I'm feeling this tarot deck for right now. And I'll show you guys my vampire deck after I do Robbie's reading. So 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, then what? It was, one second. It was Temperance, which was, this one right here, which was reversed. Okay. And then one more here. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. Well, that one was easy. Okay, so for you, Robbie, we've got the King of Swords first. Also, don't mind me using the book to look up meanings and everything. I am a very forgetful person, and I have short-term memory, so forgive me. But yeah, the King of Swords, which we've got, upright here, which we've got authority, structure, logic, self-discipline, and loyalty. Which right now, which I'm kind of getting the vibes of your job. Like, things are going well with your job right now. There's a lot of self-discipline with, like, making sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of others. A lot of loyalty with your crew. A lot of structure and, like, logic. You're thinking logically, which is a good thing right now. And then the next one I have is the King of Coins, which is, which honestly I'm feeling this upright for you. Cause like it didn't feel right to have it reversed. Cause I'm getting the feeling of there's a little bit of the reversal, but it's mostly upright. So reverse, we've got like authority, we've got materialism, indulgence. Like, it's okay to indulge yourself, and it's okay to like have like authority over your life, but also having the upright with like dependability, strong will, willing to work. Like, you're willing to work with authority, you're willing to work with, within your job, within the constraints of everything. There's a lot of success, a lot of dependability with your job, and there's a lot of dependability around you. And then the last one I have for you is the Hanged Man, which is reversed for this one. Which is rushing, thoughtlessness, and martyrdom. You're trying to do too much right now. You're doing too much in both. And this, your job is fine. It's your personal life is what's going, is where the, is where, like, you need to slow down. You need to wait to see what happens. You need to get past the end of this year to fully appreciate and consider what is going on in your life, and to absolutely reevaluate things and see where you're at personally. So I hope that was very helpful for you. Okay, so that was that. And now this is my favorite deck. This is the deck that has been with me for basically over 10 years. This deck has been with me, I think, right now for about... going on this next year will be about 12 years. So this is my Vampire Tarot. It is legitimately the deck that goes with me everywhere, no matter what. Like, it has gone with me on trips, it goes with me in my purse, literally everywhere. And I will never get rid of this card. This card has been through so much with me. So this is the Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Six of Cups, the Empress, King of Cups. I also love this art style. This art style is amazing. We've got Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. So there's actually a fun little thing with this card specifically. So if you can see some of like the like wear and tear on this card, this was actually caused by the pup that I have, had with my ex-fiance. She tried running off with this card, but obviously, like, we had her, like, let go of it and everything. But, like, she didn't have it, like, she didn't poke any holes through it, just scratched it up a little bit with her teeth. But I absolutely love this. It's just a little reminder of, like, her name's Diamond, because she had, like, a little, like, diamond shape on her forehead when she was born. And then we've got Judgment, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Magician, Five of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Moon, which is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands, the Hermit, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, and then we've got Death, which is also another one of my favorite cards in this deck, because Grim Reaper. Knight of Wands. This one is the Hanged Man, which is kind of a representation, or kind of like a reminder of, like, the Nosferatu. Page of Swords. This one's also a good one. This one is the Chariot. This one is the Fool, which honestly looks really cool. Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Three of Swords. The Lovers. Three of Cups. Five of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Getting all the vampire vibes, had some Lost Boys vibes in some of them. I can understand that. Hi, Odyssey. Welcome in. Hi, cutie. This is the Four of Cups. Four of Swords. The King of Wands. Nine of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The World. Eight and Seven of Wands. We've got Nine of Cups. This one is another one that I absolutely love. I love the representation in this one. This one is Strength. And then for this one, which I feel is very, 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 very nice, the Tower. Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. The Hierophant, which is a really interesting one. I do love the Knight of Swords, because I feel like this one is kind of more of like vampire hunter than than vampire per se. We've got the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Let's see. We've got Page of Wands, which, not gonna lie, this one kind of looks like Nicolas Cage, if I'm being honest. Like, it almost kind of looks like has, like, that Nicolas Cage look. This one is Temperance, which is another one of my favorites. Then we've got the Sun, which I absolutely love this card. Like, the representation in this card is so good. We've got Seven of Cups, the Emperor, and then the last one being Justice. We all knew he was a vampire. Dude barely ages. But yeah, I pull this card out every once in a while. I use it a lot for more personal reads, or specific people, or just specific people in general. Like I said, this one goes with me everywhere. Unfortunately, I actually do need a new, like, little carrying case, because this one is starting to fall apart, like, majorly, and starting to get, like, a lot of stains, because, like, this is silk and embroidery. I mean, it's not technically made for going everywhere, but, like, obviously you can see it's starting to get a little bit dirty, but for being in this for like over 11 years, it's held up very, very well. But yeah, those are all my tarot cards. I hope you enjoyed. Hello.
You know what else holds up? A white man jump scare.
White man jump scare. So true, so true. But how you doing there, great one?
Hello.
Give me.
I was waiting for a good time to jump in.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean for.
I mean, look, gotta do what chat wants. They've been wanting tarots.
They've been wanting them tarot cards for real, for real. All right, let me turn that off so that way I don't fucking dox my face. You know, that would be a time, you know.
Besides the fact that you posted it other places, but you know.
It'd be what it be. But yes, Hi, Tevo. Yeah, everybody say hi to one of my lovely mods. This is Great One.
Hi,
He is
Cat.
definitely a great one.
No, don't lie to the people.
I'm not lying to the people. What do you mean?
What's that meme? Need to. Fuck. What? How's it go? Something about let me speak to the people. Let me speak to the people, Piccolo.
Let me speak to the people. So, do you have any suggestions as to what you would like for, or just in general of what you would want for me to doodle?
Your ideal living situation.
My ideal living situation?
Yep.
That's gonna be
What?
scuffed as hell, but sure.
Yep. With all the land or lack thereof, or
Like to be honest, I would feel, like I don't need exactly farmland, but I feel like having like a nice like kind of like large-ish chunk of land, like let's go, like this page representing like big large chunk of land, like this big chunk of land. Maybe having like, I don't know, like a quarter of it be like someplace to have like a real nice like greenhouse, like for flowers and like probably some like fruits and veggies and things of that nature. Just representation of like greenhouse, fruits, veggies, things of that nature. Uh, you know, like I don't have like the greenest thumb per se, but I do absolutely love um having like stuff that would like thrive together, you know?
so like like a bunch of trees or like just plants that could like pollinate each other.
Uh like how I know that if I remember correctly, like pumpkins and cucumbers work well together, or like having like sunflowers and other things of like that nature.
Oh,
You know,
because I mean, pumpkins and squash go together because
yeah,
they're
pumpkins and
in the
squash
same
and like
family.
cucumbers and tomatoes go all well together and everything. I'm allergic to tomatoes, so I can't really have tomatoes, but it is what it is.
You can still look at them.
Exactly. Like just having like a little green, like a little like an area for a greenhouse would be actually be really nice. And having like another area um be for maybe like a garage for maybe like building stuff, like building like Legos, or having like a 3D printer. Also, ignore my terrible handwriting with my right hand. 3D printer. And 3D printer and things of that nature. And then obviously having like the house. And it doesn't have to be like a big house. Probably like maybe just have 1-story house or like 1.5 stories. Maybe having like a loft or something to have the most amount of like wall space to hang up pictures and everything, and posters and things of that nature. And then having like the like living room and then like bedroom. You know what I mean? like an like maybe like an open, not open floor plan per se, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be like
space.
it needs some space, but it doesn't have to be like a large space. You know.
You're not talking like you see on the Hollywood mansions where their living room is one giant just
like space.
open air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something cozy and something like of that nature, you know what I mean? And like having this back area, maybe if we I don't know, have we'd use the backyard for something.
Burying bodies.
Hey, you can't say that, man.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yeah. But yeah, like we'd obviously have like garage for like building things, 3D printing, maybe like having like a little garden to have like flowers or fruits and veggies and things of that nature. And then the backyard, maybe having maybe like a catio or something. In like
a catio? What is that? Is that like a patio?
Like a patio, but like having like chicken wire or like a thing set up
so
to
a
where
coop?
Chicken wire doesn't have to be just for a coop. It's just the name of the damn thing. But like it's like a patio for cats. Where the cats can go outside but don't have to go out into the outside.
So just a screened-in patio.
Yeah, like a screened-in patio and things of that nature. It'd be real interesting if I could have like my own like little like tennis court wall or something like that. You know, so I can do like tennis because I absolutely love tennis. Or like an area like here like would be like the tennis wall, and like here would be like an area where I could go like play music like with my flute and everything, like having the ability to just go and like have like a little area to play music or sing or things of that nature, you know, like a little or even like what would be really really nice is to like have like a little like area in the backyard or like a little shed to have like a voice acting booth set up or like a booth set up so I could do like singing, I could do covers, I could do like flute covers, I could do things of like that nature as well.
You wouldn't want that in the main house?
Like I don't know, like you could have it in the main house, or you could have it in like a fully custom setup area, you know?
Like a solo booth. Gotcha.
Yeah. But I don't know, like I feel like that would be pretty cool.
I have no idea it keeps saying I'm saying something when I'm not saying anything. It's freaking out.
Yeah, Discord freaks out a lot. But Merry Christmas, everybody who's on the East Coast.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler. Merry Crimbus. But yeah, there's I guess there's like a plan set up or something that would be really, really cool just to have in general, you know?
Chat, write this down. We never know when we might need this again.
Write this down, write this down.
If anybody knows an uncle or something with a construction company, we should get on this.
But yeah, would definitely love to be, probably, maybe down towards, like New Mexico or Texas or somewhere around like that area, which would probably be better for me and my chronic illnesses. You know what I mean?
Being in the desert?
Maybe not exactly like the desert, but like New Mexico, or maybe like like around Texas or things of like that. Oh, like down there, you know, like not exactly like desert, but also not like super
Cold.
cold or in the mountains.
Okay, so you wouldn't want northern Texas then, because where WeebCon is, which is in Dallas Fort Worth, it does get cold there.
But it doesn't get as cold as it does in Michigan
Uh,
most of the time.
yes, typically it does not get that cold, but it can get that cold. Ask me how I know.
Because you probably live there.
I did. I did live there, and I got to bike to work in 10-degree temperatures for an hour.
Yes. But it's more consistently like
Yes, it is more consistently
it's
warm.
it's more consistently warm, and it would probably lessen my seasonal allergies as well.
They do have hay fever though.
So does Michigan.
Oh, it does? Oof. We need to get rid of that tree.
Wouldn't want Texas or Cali. We get heat 90% of the time. Honestly, I prefer heat over winter. To be honest,
I gotta retire. That's a take that I can't do.
well, okay. So let me rephrase. My favorite season is actually fall. And I don't mind heat. Like I don't mind heat. Summer sucks, but I don't mind heat.
Yes. Summer is worst season.
So, how humid does it get down there in Texas?
Typically it's not too bad.
It's ridiculously
was-
humid up here.
Well, you're like right on top of the Great Lakes, so.
Yeah. You
But
prefer some
for-
snow over endless summer? I mean, understandable.
I don't think it ever got above like 80%. I don't know. I mean, this was
That's actually
from a
not
year
bad.
ago.
That is definitely not bad, though. Alright. Entertain chat while I go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Hey chat.
Entertain them!
Hey chat, you like slurs? Anybody says one, I will ban you. Don't do it. So how's the Christmas going? Anybody do anything exciting? Like making drugs in Minecraft? Or tax evasion? Also, as I've come to find out, apparently Christmas is a firework, um, is a firework holiday. Because me and somebody else have been in a completely separate state. I've been listening to fireworks going off, and it's like, huh. The more you know. Floods? Oh, is Texas having flooding again? Yeah, you're telling me. It's either fireworks or gunshots, which, I mean, considering where I'm at, uh, it could be both. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I miss the days being a young child. Yeah. Dude, I get it. It's wild. It's like you can't just do fireworks for one night. It's always, all right, let me do it like 4 days before, all the way up to, and then 4 days after. It's like, stop. Who has the money to blow up all these fireworks. True. Just blow them all up at once, ruin people's night for one night, and then that's it. But no, you gotta ruin my night every night for a week. West Cali to the Inland Empire is getting the rain. Hey, but doesn't California need rain? Like, don't y'all always need rain? Why does it need snow? Isn't rain just wet snow? Why does it need snow more than rain? Isn't it one or the other? Good point. Come on, Mother Nature, get on this. Freeze them. I completely forgot about the fire that essentially turned parts of California into just a wasteland. You know, I never thought of it like that. Further reason why snow is the best precipitation. Try and change my mind, but you can't. Snow is the GOAT. Not only that, but guess what happens when it snows? You can put on a jacket and be fairly fine from the snow. You put on a jacket in the rain, you're still probably gonna get wet. How are you, like a fire marshal? Or police?
Alright, I'm back.
Chat, hide the tax records.
Hide the tax records? Why are you hiding the tax records?
Don't worry about it.
Are you guys committing tax evasion again?
Nope. You have no proof.
I have no proof, huh? Weird. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. But yeah. It has been a very good day so far, at least for me. How's the day been for you, Great One?
I worked all day.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I worked from 9 until 5:30.
Thank you for the lurk, Timmy.
Bye, Timmy. Have a good night. Assuming you're leaving to go to bed.
Have a good stream. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Let's see.
Yeah. Who needs natural fires when you can just have one big fire all the time?
Yes, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. It's unfortunate that wildfires have become so commonplace sometimes.
Yeah, and we could, you know, not have that be a thing, but kick it down the road to make it somebody else's problem.
Yeah. So what have you been playing or have been up to lately?
I just started Vampire Survivors because of the other night. Because
Nice.
just background game. Well,
Hey,
hey, Robbie, at least you made it through the fires. Mostly unscathed, hopefully.
yeah. At least, like, that's the hope and everything, you know? Because, like, the fires in general were absolutely terrible to see.
Yeah, just the whole place is decimated for not even preventably. But topic for
Another
a different
night.
time.
Yeah, topic for another day.
Vibe reset. This is awesome.
Yippee!
But yeah, I've been playing Vampire Survivors. Ty and I were trying to play just anything else, but apparently Xbox is having issues.
Xbox is
So,
always having issues, though.
yeah, don't remind me.
Like,
I
it's
try
one of
to
those things of,
forget.
like, I mean, what if I don't forget? What if I say never? What if I say never forget?
All I gotta do is try and boot up any multiplayer game, and Xbox will remind me that it's having issues.
I still can't get over it. Your Fugi is so funny. Stay back, slut.
And then Snow Globe.
And then Snow Globe, yeah. A few games were down today from what I heard. Yeah, Steam was being stupid earlier.
Well, for Xbox, it's mini games. It's like all of their multiplayer. Funny enough, though, Diablo 3 worked.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly though, okay. I love Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is actually one of my favorite Diablos. Legitimately. Like it was one of the games that I first got on my first PlayStation and everything, and I played the shit out of that game, especially with like Destiny, and then Destiny 2, and then like Call of Duty, like Warzone and Ghosts and Black Ops, like 3 and 4, or not 4, but Black Ops 3. I played the crap out of. And then like Diablo 3, that was when I first like got Subnautica. Like that was really fun.
Man, hearing Destiny gives me PTSD. Hearing.
It gives
trying to.
PTSD for a lot of people. But yeah, my first
Like-
Call of Duty was Ghosts.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, the story is good. The multiplayer was not.
Jade, the story was not.
It wasn't even that bad.
Okay, comparatively to nowadays, you're right. The story is not that bad.
We're talking about Call of Duty Ghosts, Sin.
It's a shame that they will never continue that story, though.
Then I also had like a ton of like Guitar Hero and other things of like that nature too.
Man, I remember Guitar Hero. Never played it. See, look, even he
Sin,
says it.
come into voice chat and argue your point then. Do it. I didn't have a
I'm
lot of
glad-
games at the time, so I played what was available of what I
Jay
had
got them
access
rose
to.
tinted glasses. Actually, I lied. They're not rose tinted. They're ghost tinted.
Ha ha ha, funny. But if it's any consolation, I did play a shit ton of Black Ops 3, like, more than I ever played Ghosts. What?
Well,
are you
I
are you going to argue that Black Ops 3 was terrible too?
Honestly, I can't because I didn't play Black Ops 3 until like 5 years later. So I have no idea what it was like in the heyday.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird. I
Well, after I played Black Ops 2 like almost religiously with a girl that was sweet on me and like the group of friends that um that I had back then, and then there was separation on all fronts, and I kind of just dropped out of Call of Duty completely until I like reconnected with one of them to do zombies again. And yeah, I just
Yeah,
didn't.
like also back then, like I also played a crap ton of like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Those were really fun.
Let's see if I can even find Black Ops 3 to see.
But Skyrim, I had thousands of hours on Skyrim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too.
I mean, Skyrim was just a classic game. And also, like, Oblivion, I had a crap ton of hours on that.
Okay, there's Black Ops 3. Okay, yeah, the first achievement that I have in Black Ops 3 is 9/18/22. Not
Yeah.
not 22, 2020.
Damn. Unfortunately, a lot of the games that I had on my first PlayStation were physical copies of the games. And when I broke up with my ex fiance, he took the PlayStation and the games. So I never
Wow,
had access to them at any point after that.
I was surprisingly dead on about playing it 5 years later. It released November 6, 2015.
Hell yeah.
That's I mean, I played it later. Just not when it released.
Not when it released, which is a-okay.
We did some of the zombies maps, but it's not the same when you're trying to do like a intricate Easter egg with one other person.
Yeah. I also, that's when like, back then, I also did a lot, that's when I played, like, Mass Effect, and then Mass Effect 2, and then, obviously, every other Mass Effect that came out.
Hot take, Andromeda is not that bad.
Andromeda is not that bad. Like, it's okay.
The
It's
characters
good.
are...
It's not great.
Yeah, the
It
stories...
It has some good aspects.
Yes. I think one of the only points I give to Andromeda is the fact that BioWare finally got rid of their over the clothes humping and finally showed something that resembled sensual.
I mean, that's pretty. That is very true. Also, man, I'm thinking about those days and like what games I actually hadn't played. I played a crap ton of Final Fantasy 12: The Zodiac Age. I really, absolutely, and really enjoyed Final Fantasy 12. I also played like Final Fantasy 7. I played Final Fantasy 10. I also played I played quite a few of the Final Fantasy games.
I didn't play a
this
Final
is like
Fantasy game until. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say I hadn't played Final Fantasy 14 until Ghosty had her FC.
I didn't play a Final Fantasy game until a streamer I was watching played 13, and I saw lightning for the first time, and I'm like, pretty lady.
Yeah, I also played Final Fantasy 13, but like I said, like my favorite one out of the ones I played back then was definitely the Zodiac Age.
I should finish 13 at some point.
Absolutely, why not? You just don't feel like re-downloading it.
I mean, it's not even a big download. It's just, I don't know. There's a reason why I quit. I don't know what it is, but I'm willing to bet that I'm gonna download it, boot it up, and go. That's
Nah.
why. But yeah, I didn't mind. I like the Mass Effect games, and up until even before they completely kind of sidetracked the story for 3, the end. Like I would even before reading online, I was a little bit disappointed, being like, "Oh, look at all this stuff that matters," and then the end, it's like, "Play Simon Says, pick a color."
Of my Final Fantasy games I want to play in order, it's 7 remake, 16, and 4. Nice.
Isn't
Also back then, I played almost all of the Resident Evil games except for 5. Me playing 5 the first time was with Zen on stream, like a couple 2-3 years, a couple years back, I think. That was really fun. Yes, I did play Resident Evil 6.
Oh, I'm so sorry y'all had to deal with that.
Yeah.
I didn't play a Resident Evil game until 2 they re-released 2.
That's what turns me away. It feels like Star Trek or Doctor Who. There's too many starting points that confuse me into not playing Final Fantasy. Oh, Robbie, you're missing out on Star Trek and Doctor Who. Those are 2 of my main interests.
I've also never watched either of those.
I love both of those things.
I've never seen any of them.
That's okay. One of these days I'll drag you into a VC and make you watch Doctor Who with me.
Better hope I'm medicated, otherwise I'm gonna be snoring.
I'll keep you awake, probably.
That's not even a oh wow, this is boring snoring. That's a, oh man,
I'm tired of this shit story.
Well, just brain goes, oh, I'm not super interested, so I'm gonna get comfortable and cold.
I'm a Star Wars fan, to be fair, and have seen some Trek, but not much. Okay, so I also do enjoy Star Wars. I am one of those people that, yes, I enjoy both Star Trek and Star Wars.
Man.
But there are some issues with the Star Wars movies.
Just
especially some of the newer ones, specifically, that I have issues with. I've read I've also read a lot of like the Star Wars books and like the Star Trek books. The books go much more in depth and much more like into lore that I absolutely like. That's why I love the actual that's why I actually love Star Wars, and I love Star Trek the same way. Like, reading the books gives you so much more insight and so much more into the worlds.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that they. Oh, it's depressing to think about, because like some of the books are good, but it all depends on like who the author
But
is.
Jay,
Some are
Disney said
better
those
than
aren't canon,
others.
so they don't count. Well, Disney can fuck off.
Disney can fuck off. They can fuck all the way off.
They
They've
can fuck all the way to the back fucking barn. They can
They've
go out back and get shot 16 times for all I care.
in Minecraft
In Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft.
or in Call of Duty, whichever. But yeah, it's I'm so like I used to be such a big Star Wars fan. Like I read the books, I played most of the games. It's just and then like 7, 8, 9 came out and it was just like I woke from the Matrix and it was holy shit. I'm staring at a giant turd.
Ah, yes. Don't you just love that there's another Cloudflare outage again?
Oh, is that the issue?
Yeah, AWS and Cloudflare decided to be out. Like, so for like Epic games like Fortnite, Steam, Arc Raiders, Marvel Rivals, EA, like a shit ton of stuff was down earlier.
Oh, I'm willing to bet that it's still out.
Probably a lot of the stuff.
Cool. Well, that explains it.
Yeah, 7 through 9 doesn't exist in this household. I can understand that.
Dog, there is nothing in any of those movies that makes any fucking sense, other than plot point.
Like, by themselves, they're pretty okay and good movies. In the continuity, they make no fucking sense.
Exactly, and that's what makes it awful. Is that there is very little chance that those are the only movies somebody has ever seen.
Actually, there's a high chance those are the only movies that some people have seen.
Really?
Because, like, depending, some people might just like the newest trilogy and never go see the other original 6 movies.
What masochist would do that?
Children.
Children have bad taste anyways.
True.
I mean, have you ever seen some of the shows that they put on YouTube Kids? Like,
yeah. I'm gonna go to my just chatting screen since we're just vibing right now. God
just a
damn
yapping.
it. We're just a yapping, and you are so big right now. Give me a second. There we go. You were completely covering me. What can I say?
Just sticking my knife in your mouth, you know.
Yep. Stay back, slut. I just coped with Mando and Boba Fett, so it's fine. I mean, you can cope all you want. That doesn't mean they're good.
I didn't mind Mando season 1. I didn't mind. I actually kind of liked it up until they had him remove his mask, which made 0 sense.
Yeah,
why would a
the mask
Mandalorian...
removal was like, I don't know about that, buddy.
Not only that, but honestly, the person they picked to play him looked kind of fucking goofy when you removed the mask. I was expecting like I don't know, like I guess some dude who looks like he's seen some shit, not some guy who looks like he needed to go to the barber.
Yeah, I mean, cause like the whole thing with the Fetts, like Boba Fett and like that whole like group of people, is that they have a creed and they have a thing to where they don't remove their masks for reasons unless they're obviously in private by themselves.
Yeah, the
And
Mandalorians.
like,
Yeah, they
yeah,
don't
the
remove their
Mandalorians.
mask.
Like,
Yeah,
so having
unless
that whole like other section of like Mandalorians who we're fine taking off our masks, you it frustrates me so much to where like, okay, like I understand Lucasfilms and other and everything, like, oh, but they have to approve everything before it gets shown and everything and blah 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 blah. I I honestly don't think that that is true.
I don't know. I, I don't get it.
Because there's a
But
whole
yeah,
Mandalorian creed and a whole Mandalorian rule set. And, like, I understand, like, times change and, like, things can change, like, with different rule sets and different core beliefs and everything. But usually that
yeah.
happens over time. Explain how
Or
that happened over time,
or
please.
or like a small sect, not just suddenly everybody's okay with it.
Yeah.
Or people, or the main people, are like the civilians aren't freaking out because there's a Mandalorian in town with his helmet off.
Yeah. Because, like, I... Like, it's both continuity thing and a lore thing. Like, please sit down with me and explain to me how exactly like this fits. Like, tell me all the beliefs of this person versus this Mandalorian versus this Mandalorian who believes in like taking the helmet off and like being able to be out in the open with the helmet off and everything as a Mandalorian. And then you have a full-on belief system of this guy, the Mandalorian. Like, he had an issue with IG-88 taking it off, but a season later he was taking it off himself. Yeah, like I understand things can change, like, from season to season, but you'd think it was, like, a more gradual thing. Like, having an issue with it in season 1 versus not having an issue with it in, like, let's say, season 4 is different.
Yeah, isn't it in the later seasons like he takes it off almost every opportunity he gets?
Yeah, like the next season, which I think was season 2.
Which, what kind of fucking sense does that make? Oh, I have issues taking it off, and suddenly, oh, my issues have
I
gone
now
away.
no longer have issues.
I'm no longer face
My
shy.
my belief system is completely changed in a span of a few months.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Nope.
Like, it wouldn't have been hard for him to reveal his face only to Grogu in the ship and that be that for the audience. Exactly.
That would have been fine.
That would have been just fine.
Because what's the Yoda gonna do? Snitch? He can't even talk.
And even then, like, that is his child at that point.
Yeah, that's his adopted child.
Yeah.
That's family. It's understandable. Yeah, after that, I mean, I've watched the end of season 1, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. And then I started seeing things about it, and like seeing his helmet come off, and I think Goku was starting to use the Force or something, or the dark saber came up, and I'm just like, nope.
That's where you kind of checked out and everything, which I guess is which is pretty understandable.
I don't want another Jedi story. I'm tired of the damn Jedi. I don't want a lightsaber.
Like, honestly, I loved the Clone Wars, like the animated series. The Clone Wars is really good.
I actually finished that, surprisingly.
Hi, Song.
Happy
Welcome
Chrysler.
in. Hi, Ember. Welcome in. You promised Wifey you'd play God of War and Ragnarok. God of War is a very good game. I'm excited for the new Old Republic game. I am honestly excited for the new Old Republic game because I want to see how well it does. Because I want
can't.
to, I want to see how it goes.
I can't. I want to, but it hurts. I was there when they teased the KOTOR remake back in 20, I don't know, 20 hells, and then nothing, and then the finance report released where they shelved it indefinitely, and it's just like I was on the ground when that dropped, and then now this is popping up. Like, no,
So
you've given me a bone and taken it away. I will not be fooled again.
out of all of the new stuff that's come out with Star Wars, like the Clone Wars, absolutely amazing. I love the Clone
Yes.
Wars. Star Wars: The Force Awakens was actually pretty okay. It was interesting to me. But I was kind of a little bit more wary about it. And, like, it's not my top favorite, obviously, but it was an enjoyable watch. I was interested to see where they went from there, and where they went from there was an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
Well, KOTOR is probably just a panic button. I mean, probably.
Don't tell me that, because that means they're gonna botch it. They're
Uh,
gonna put in some bullshit.
not going to lie, I didn't watch Rogue One.
I don't want to say it's just fine. It's kind of enjoyable. I mean, it's kind of cool watching the Death Star do stuff before it blows up a planet.
I didn't
Or
watch
what-
Rogue One, so I don't
Well-
know what happens in it, but you can spoil me anyway. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't want to spoil it too much because it is kind of a good movie. The good part of Rogue One is it's more political intrigue.
It's good from a story
Then-
filler perspective. Okay, then I might actually like that. Especially from,
Yeah.
like, political intrigue. I do like that aspect.
It's not just all about, oh, good guys are fighting the bad guys.
Okay, because then I might actually sit down and watch Rogue One then, because I do really like that kind of, like, type of style. So I do feel like I'd probably enjoy that. The Last Jedi, I liked some aspects of The Last Jedi, but most of it was okay.
Which one is that one? Oh,
The-
I blocked them all out.
The Last Jedi was, well, Rey travels to a remote planet called Octo to recruit Luke Skywalker to the Resistance. Finn and Rose, a mechanic, go on their own mission in hopes of helping the Resistance finally escape the First Order. Yeah.
Hold on.
It was okay. Wasn't my favorite. Probably wouldn't watch it too often. Have yet to watch the show with Diego Luna on it. That's understandable. Okay, also, again, so I didn't watch Solo, A Star Wars Story. I also did not watch that one.
I don't mind Solo. It's
I just don't have the ability to watch that one, not gonna lie.
if I can get my thing to work, we can watch it. I own it.
I do like Han Solo is great, and I like seeing like stories about some of like the main side characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if I liked it because I can't remember a single plot point of it.
Like,
So
I honestly like okay, in Star Wars: The Last Jedi, again, it's okay. By itself, it's a great movie. It is an actual good movie. In the continuity, it's not. It doesn't make sense.
another movie that You would have to tell me plot points for me to remember it, because I've blocked it
I
out.
barely know the plot points for The Last Jedi. I honestly forget. And then The Rise of Skywalker, I've honestly just kind of blocked out of my mind.
That movie doesn't exist. It's a shame that they only made...
Not gonna lie, I kind of wish that J.J. Abrams stuck with Star Trek and not Star Wars.
No, please. I'm sorry, Star Trek fans. Let him ruin your franchise.
Okay, he didn't even ruin the franchise. Like his movies were actually really good in the Star Trek universe.
I think I've heard that. Like, some of the quote-unquote newer Star Treks before he made Star Wars were actually some of the better movies, I
Yes,
think.
some of the stuff that he made in the Star Trek universe were actually so much better than what he's done with the Star Wars universe.
Does that mean that JJ is a Star Trek fan and he on purposely sabotaged Star Wars?
Probably not, but you never know. And then I didn't watch The Mandalorian and Grogu. I didn't watch The Mandalorian. Like, that is one of the... that I just didn't have the ability to watch the show. But I know basically most of the plot points and most of, like, what happens in the show. Not just because of spoilers, but just because, like, I've had it talked about with me so many times because of, like, the same issue that we're talking about. So it was just one of those things of, like, I just basically know a ton about The Mandalorian. But yeah, J.J. Abrams did so much better with Star Trek.
He needs to stay on Star Trek next time. But he might have murdered the franchise before. Sad. Just sad.
Big Sag.
And, like, I legitimately kind of hate it how that those movies took me out of, like, the series as a whole.
Yeah.
It's just... because it's one of those things where it's... Alright, this is what they're releasing now. To theaters. What are they releasing animated-wise? Bad Batch? Not bad. Well, from what I've seen of it, it's not bad. I don't know if the newer seasons are crazy or just kind of absurd, or they're just weird.
Yeah.
Thanks
for the check-in number.
I didn't mind, or I kind of minded.
I haven't watched Bad Batch.
I've seen some of it. I think I saw up to season 2 when they were doing things. I don't want to spoil it.
I mean,
for
I
people
don't
that
know.
actually want to watch it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the last time I ended was like season 2.
I mean, I don't have like a whole ton of streaming services right now because one, I just can't fucking afford to have them.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to, what's more worth it, streaming services or food? Pretty sure that's... I know what happened. It took so long for Bad Batch to release that I kind of forgot. I didn't like the Book of Boba because it was just him running around on Tatooine. And I'm like Anakin. I hate the planet. It's just sand.
Feels like we're missing something newer. I mean, I can't really attest to that, so what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I haven't had Disney Plus in a while.
Disney.
I just hope that the KOTOR game actually releases this time.
But yeah, so, speaking of, like, Disney and stuff, though, uh, I haven't caught up with any of, like, the new, like, Disney shows or Disney movies or anything.
Haven't seen Endor either.
Endor, haven't seen Endor. Like, I don't know. Disney's just kind of gone a little bit downhill, and I've just kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was the last Disney movie I saw?
Like, Disney movie that you enjoyed.
Frozen. Because I think the last one I saw was one of the live action remakes of one of the princesses. And I'm like, wow, this is bad. This sucks. What's the one with the doors? What's that one called?
Huh, what? Encanto?
Yeah, I saw Encanto. That was pretty good.
Gotcha. Monsters Inc.
Monsters,
Monsters Inc. Is that literally the last Disney movie you've seen, Sid?
Isn't Monsters Inc. Pixar?
I think so, yeah, actually. I mean, Pixar's a lot better, in my opinion, sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
a lot
Pixar
of the
was owned
older
by
Disney was
back
good.
then.
Older Disney was good. No, Great One was saying the one with the doors. Oh. The one with the doors!
Which one? They all have doors in them. But yeah, it was Encanto. Monsters Inc. was also
Pixar
decent.
is owned by Disney, yeah, but I separate the two.
Have they always been owned by Disney, or has it just been a more recent acquisition?
Last Disney movie I liked came from Marvel Studios. It was the Fantastic Four. The newest Fantastic Four? Or are you talking like the first Fantastic Four? Because there is a correct there is a correct answer in my opinion.
Luca was Disney because it's Pixar, but as Sin said, yeah, I guess Pixar's been owned by Disney for a while.
The new one, but I prefer the older one. Got you. Yeah, I also prefer the older one as well. The Chris Evans Human Torch Fantastic Four, yes. That one is great. I guess the last like I guess Marvel movie that I watched was probably Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, so Pixar has not always been owned by Disney. They got acquired in 2006. So any movies made by Pixar before 2006 were
Thank you
just Pixar.
so much for the follow, Feet Enjoyer. I hope you enjoy your stay at the guild. Deadpool and Wolverine was the last good movie I've seen. I mean, that's understandable.
Also, fun fact, Pixar started as a offshoot of Lucasfilm.
Uh-huh. Absolutely it did.
The more you know.
You stopped watching Marvel after Spider-Man No Way Home, with the exception of Deadpool and Wolverine. Honestly, kind of same.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, the Fellowship leaves Rivendell on the 25th of December, thus Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie.
Where else have I seen that? I feel like somebody else posted that
Probably on Twitter.
somewhere.
You never know.
I don't own a Twitter.
I don't know then.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I could go looking, and I just don't want to.
Real. It should not be homework to try and understand the shit show, the cinematic universe that is the MCU now.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you should
for
not
real,
have to
though.
watch 14 fucking movies to understand what's going
Okay.
on.
Let's see. Chronological order of Marvel movies and shows. So according to Reddit, the ideal MCU chronological / narrative viewing order. First one, Captain America: The First Avenger, and then Agent Carter short, Agent Carter seasons 1 and 2, and then Captain Marvel. Don't watch the end credit scenes. Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer short, Thor, and then The Consultant, The Avengers, item 47, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, episodes 1 through 7. I hate the fact that it goes into, like, the shows, and where you have to, like, watch episodes 1 through 7, and then Thor the Dark World, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, episodes 8 through 12. And then Iron
Oh
Man
my
3,
God.
and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, episodes 13 through 15. And then All Hail the King, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, episode 16. And then you get to Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
That is crazy.
Uh,
that is what 16
And then Agents of
things?
S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, episodes 17 through 22, and season 2, episodes 1 through 2. Then you watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I Am Groot, Season 1, Episode 1. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Season 2, Episode 3. And then Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. I Am Groot, Season 1, Episode 2 through 5, and Season 2. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episodes 4 through 5. And then Daredevil, Season 1. Jessica Jones, Season 1. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episodes 6 through 19. Avengers, Age of Ultron. Like, there's so, it's so fucking stupid. Legitimately so fucking stupid.
I glazed over after you said The Incredible Hulk was like the 7th one in.
Yeah.
And that movie came out in 2006, I think.
And even then, like, there's an updated one where The Eyes of Wakanda, which is a TV miniseries, that goes before Captain America: The First Avenger. Like, the continuity is so fucked up. Just watch what you want to watch, bro. Not gonna lie, though, I actually really enjoyed Jessica Jones.
I tried watching. I think I saw whatever the Captain America show was and WandaVision, and I'm like, wow, these are kind of cool. And then like 4 more shows came out, and nope, not doing this, not doing this. Wanted to do the what ifs because those were kind of neat.
Also, side note, when are we getting Nightcrawler and Marvel Rivals?
Next year.
God, I hope so.
When? Oh, wow, I wasn't terribly far off. The Incredible Hulk came out in 2008.
Couldn't get into Agatha for the life of me. It was good but weird. Howard the Duck. Dude, I fucking love Howard the Duck, man. We need another Howard the Duck movie, but actually in the, like, same aspect as, like, the actual original Howard the Duck movie was.
Not gonna lie, I don't know why they made an Agatha show or movie or whatever. Like, she was cool in WandaVision as like an enemy or somebody messing with everything behind. But did she really deserve her own show instead of just being a background character? But do they have to like have her do something else? Literally anything else? Does everybody that appears on screen in Marvel need their own fucking show now?
I mean, according to Disney, yes.
Or when is the arc reactor gonna get a show and it's just gonna be 7 hours of staring in front of Tony Stark?
Yes, just in general, like, oh, let's cut to the arc reactor perspective. What is Tony Stark doing?
What is he looking at? Oh wow, that's awkward. He's staring at somebody's chest.
Wow.
Because that's all the arc reactors see.
Exactly. Oh man.
But that's the other thing. I don't want to read the comics to understand where these people came from. Like, if they're gonna have this. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was reading what Robbie said. The Darkhold lore is what broke me. It was in Runaways, AOS, WandaVision, and Agatha, but they never explained how. Yeah, but continue. Sorry about that, great one.
I was just gonna say, like, do I really not have to read the comics to understand where these people came from? Because I feel like the comics keep being brought up for these movies.
Like, you don't have to read the comics, no. Because the comics, in and of itself, are a completely separate entity, and most of the time, they're taking artistic liberties and not even following a lot of the comic storylines in general. Like, comics help, but they're not a must. They're not a must for movie fans. Like exactly what Robbie said. Comics help with some of the like alternate like timeline lore and alternate lore and everything, but you don't have to read all the comics to get what's going on, because sometimes even the comics don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Well, aren't the comics all
It's because the source material, and you kind of get more out of it. It's like the Fallout show. You get more out of it if you've played the games, but you don't need to. Exactly. You are correct, Sin.
Yeah, I didn't actually. Now I get it for the Fallout because I actually played the games before I watched the Fallout show.
Like, they changed so much in the movies that shows that some character, Ghost Rider for example, have completely different origins in the comics than their MCU counterparts. Exactly. The artistic liberty that is taken is definitely artistic liberty.
Hi, Luck.
Hi, Luck. Welcome in.
Yeah, I've definitely heard some wacky things about the comics.
Yeah, yeah. I've read a ton of comics, but I've read more DC comics than Marvel comics, personally.
I feel like they missed out when they didn't have Thanos have a hard-on for death.
Ah, yes. It's also the nightmare that they decided multiverse. That's the tangled mess that we should delve into. Yeah, that's just a whole nightmare in and of itself. Is just the multiverse.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
They missed out on the Thanos. Oh God.
Like, Copter as in his Is twig and berries, or copter as in he's an actual helicopter?
Just
A
yes.
yes. Which one? Look, if Thanos can take off by just, you know, slinging meat, I might read that comic.
You might change your mind. Marvel talk after my Marvel ranked games? Yeah, if you want to talk Marvel, come in here, Luck. You get in here. We need opinions. We've been having a lot of
from not
opinions.
haters. Cause yeah, after the multiverse, I start becoming a hater because it's like
You're dying? Oh, I see.
I'm dying in your arms tonight.
Yeah, that being said, like, who's your favorite Marvel characters?
Ghost Rider.
Nice. I mean,
Just
Ghost Rider
because
is a valid response.
he just seems the most not goody two shoes, but not evil.
Great one, check the guild chat. Yeah, there's Thanos Copter for you.
Nope, wrong one. Where's it at?
Robbie
Oh.
also asks which Ghost Rider.
There's more than one?
Yes. Or do you just like the character in general?
I could not tell you. The more you know. I guess just the character in general.
Yeah, there's like dozens of Ghost Riders.
I like the being, the entity, I guess. Why is Thanos piloting a little bird?
I mean, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's the comics. Oh, man. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of, my voice is going right now, and I still have to get some sleep before going to, Christmas tomorrow. Well, technically
Man, I wonder why somebody might be a little tired.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I did sleep. I went to bed at, like, 9:30. I finally got to sleep at, like, 10.
Did they finally kick you out before noon?
No, I kicked myself out.
Oh, good.
Your voice going pony? Yeah, pony up right now. But I am going to go, rest my voice for a little bit, and I'm gonna go find somebody to read. It was fun. It was fun yapping about, the most randomest stuff, and then Star Wars, and then Marvel.
Hey, since it's all Disney, it's all connected.
It's all connected. Hell yeah, baby.
How soon till we get Darth Vader in a Marvel movie?
Now that would be a real interesting thing.
Wait, I lied. They'll just bring the Emperor back again.
Bring Emperor Palpatine back. Why? Just do it!
You just see Emperor Palpatine and Doctor Doom high-fiving each other.
Okay, let's see here. Who do I want to take us over to? It is a great question.
Disneyverse. Yeah, you're right. Use Palpatine. At least Palpatine was an AI at some point.
So we are going to go to hmm. You know what? We're gonna go over to Eden. I haven't gone over to Eden in a while. All right. I will see you guys. I will see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful Christmas, everybody. If you want to support me in any way, here are my links. Go follow my Blue Sky since Twitter's being a stupid ass right now. Go follow my, subscribe to my YouTube if you want. Come join the Discord if you wanna. Here's a link to that. Here's the Discord. Use Jade Raid if you want. Use whatever emotes you want. Alright. Have a good night, y'all. Be safe. Bye!
Have a good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas. Goodbye!
Bye.